Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys 3 basketball cards that I believe could make you guys thousands of dollars. I've already released this information to my members, so if you guys would like to join my membership, I actually just dropped the report yesterday and the report to the premium members 2 days ago. So if you guys would like to get on board before, the prices go up after my members, buy some of the cards, definitely go ahead and click the link below. Use code YouTube for 10% off. You can message me with any questions on Instagram at SportsCardInvest. Definitely happy to get you guys set up. There's definitely a lot of money. Most recently, last week we had a quite good pick. So we had Lamar Jackson's PSA 9 Prisms. I saw them going for just $200 when the PSA 10s were around $1,400. So I was like, I don't think a PSA 9 should be 1/7 the price of a PSA 10. So I told all my members, this is a steal right now. And we were buying up all the Lamar Jacksons for $200 for PSA 9. And, obviously the membership is just $6.99 for the month or $40 for the year. So definitely you can make killer returns. As you guys can see, these were literally, when I was recommending these, they were around $190 to $200, and right now, most recently, they're around $600. So if you guys are interested in making some money with my picks, go ahead, click the link below, use code YouTube to get you 10% off, and yeah, I really appreciate all the support. We recently hit 500 members, which I want to thank you guys so much for. It really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you guys supporting my program and, allowing me to, I guess, live the sports card dream. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first card we have is a little bit of a gamble. I did put this out on my weekly report. Josh Hart's PSA 10 Silver Prism. So when I recommended them, they were around $60. Most recently, I guess some of my members have been buying them for around $90 to $100. But on Facebook groups, I've still been able to see them around $70 to $80. So that's definitely a great place to look. But my reasoning behind Josh Hart is, as we've seen with Ball's prices, right? He had one crazy game and his prices just took off into, $600. I saw a Silver Prism PSA 10 sell for Ball. And, Josh Hart is one of those players who's very streaky. If you guys look at his most recent games, right, he'll score like 25 points in one game and then score like 5 in the next game, right? So I obviously, as you guys know, Zion Williamson and Lonzo Ball bring a lot of hype onto the Pelicans. The Pelicans are a very hyped up team. And secondly, they don't have a very tough schedule. The NBA's kind of given, the Pelicans a quite easy schedule, obviously, so I think they have a solid chance if they can stay healthy. I think they have a really solid chance at making the playoffs, to be honest. And, if Josh Hart just has one, quite good game where he scores like, 30 points, his prices could see a big rise. And I predict in these 8 games when the season starts, Josh Hart is going to have at least 2 to 3 big games. He's just a very streaky player. If he gets, playing time, he's going to score quite well because he's a very good scorer. He's just very bad on defense. But at the rate the hobby's going at, if one guy has a crazy game, like Ball did, prices go up a lot. And especially being on the Pelicans, it's hard to pass up a Silver Prism PSA 10 of Josh Hart for like $80, in my opinion, right? Because if, it can't go much lower because he's still a quite solid prospect, right? He's definitely, a pretty decently big piece to the Pelicans. Obviously not like a starter or anything, but he's definitely, he has a lot of potential. So I do not see his prices going under $80 for a Prism Silver, but then the upside is humongous, right? If he has a crazy game, you could see these, Silver PSA 10s going for, I don't know, $200, who knows, right? So that's kind of, I think in my opinion, it's a quite good bet to place. It's hard to lose, honestly, unless Josh Hart gets, has a traumatic injury. His prices go down to like $40 for a silver, but I still think, it's quite hard to lose at $80 for a Silver PSA 10, and I definitely love that pick. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I know I was a little bit nervous to, I guess, put it out, but I really think, it could turn out, and who knows? I don't know. I think he'll have a quite good game, and prices could go up then. But next up, we do have Jayson Tatum's Optic cards. I've seen these super undervalued for the longest time, just because his base silver or his base Prism PSA 10 goes for around $800, and you can get these red yellow PSA 10 optics for literally $250. I recommended them at around $220 to $250 to my members, and most recently, let's see, around $270. But yeah, these are an insane good deal. I would say red yellows usually go for around the price of a base optic. Yet these red yellows are lagging quite a bit. As you guys have seen, I talk about this so much. When a player's prices go up, first card to go up is a base Prism. Then, in the following weeks, you'll see his optics go up. And then weeks after, you'll see his red yellow optics go up. So it's just the market lagging, right? There's no reason Bam Adebayo should be going for almost the same amount as Jayson Tatum. These are so undervalued. I picked up a few most recently. After, I usually wait until I release my weekly reports to buy the cards I recommend, because I don't want to obviously just be buying cards, recommending them after I buy them and then have the prices go up. I definitely am against that. So that's why what I do is I basically release my reports, and then I go out on the marketplace when everyone else has the information as well. Then I go out and maybe pick up a few for myself. But I really like these Tatums. I've been picking them up for around $250. I think I got 2 of them so far. Looking for more still. If you guys are selling any by any chance, I know it's, obviously I'm recommending it. So, I don't know. But yeah, definitely it's a great deal. At $250 for a PSA 10 optic when the base Prism is going for, $800 is a very good deal. And obviously Tatum's upside on these playoffs is humongous. And then just his optic base is still a great deal for around $300, I believe. Just very undervalued. If we look at guys like Luka, optics supposed to be around more than half of the base price. I can see these optics going up to $400 to $450 very soon. I think it's just a matter of time before these prices catch up and Jayson Tatum's optics are getting the love they deserve, because, that's a sweet card for $300 if you have people out there spending $800 for a PSA 10 Prism. Like, I would 100% recommend to sell your Prisms and buy, 3 optics for the price of your Prism, almost, right? You can buy 3 red yellow optics for the price of a Prism. If you can snag them at $250 each, sell your base Prism PSA 10 for $750, buy 3 of these, red yellow optics, and then go ahead, and the optics could easily go to $400, and then that's like you selling a base Prism PSA 10 for $1,200, right? So definitely a great play over here with these optics. Very undervalued. Around like a third of the price of the base PSA 10 is kind of unheard of. But next up, we do have Damian Lillard Select Rookie. Another guy who I just mentioned in my weekly reports. But yeah, this is definitely undervalued in my opinion. So basically, the Blazers are the 9th seed, and if you guys don't know how the NBA is working this year, basically if the 9th seed is within 3 games, I believe, of the 8th seed when the 8 games end when the NBA returns, then they will have a playoff play-in tournament where the 9th seed has to win 2 games before the 8th seed wins 1 game, and whoever, if the 8th seed wins 1 game, they move on to the playoffs. If the 9th seed can beat the 8th seed in 2 games, then, they move on to the playoffs. So Damian Lillard has a great chance at playing in that play-in season, or the play-in tournament, and I believe Damian Lillard's going to go off for like 45, 50 points one game. That's just kind of who he is. He shows up in the playoffs, Dame time, and he basically just tears up the competition. He's definitely, some guy who shows up in the playoffs, and I really like him at $50 for a select, especially because his Prisms have gone through the roof. If you guys can see, his Prisms have been going quite crazy. So definitely his selects seem very undervalued to me. I don't know if it's just me, but his selects for $50 is a great deal. His base Prism PSA 10 is over $1,000 now. So I just think there's a lot of value in this select. And let me know if you guys agree, but I definitely think this card has, the potential to go to $100 or $200 if he plays well. So definitely a pick that I think, you guys should consider. And I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, if you guys would like to join in on my membership program, link down below. Use code YouTube for 10% off. I really appreciate all the support, and I hope to make you guys some good money with you know, these videos, membership program, everything. I hope I'm helping out. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And other than that, I'm out.